is a great start to the season, but now it's becoming consistency, right?
Like I say, I always say I give praise to my O-line, man. Like I said, if it, another one would be possible without them. So, like I always say, they scored the touchdowns, I didn't. So, I just go back to, just staying focused and keep my mind straight because we still got more games to go. So, my focus now is just on Michigan State now. So,
can you walk me through the run at the end of the first half? Obviously, you had the intent to score there. It was a huge play in the game. Great field goal out of it.
Yeah, back to the first thing I said, my O-line blocked great, broke some tackles and, got into the end zone. So that was just how it was. So.
Talking about the O-line, we were just chatting with Mason and I asked him if, if you make sure to tell them in person, they give them the credit, and he said yes, and you're offering to buy them dinner, but they've said no, they haven't let you buy them dinner yet?
Yeah, it just hasn't been a thing that we did yet, but it's gonna happen for sure. They deserve it, so. I'm gonna make that happen for them.
They think they're accruing a better and better meal the more games.
Yeah, they are. So they are. So yeah, I love them guys, man. So
halfway through the season, you're within shouting distance of 1,000 yards, and 2,000 seems to be a realistic possibility if things go well. What kind of goals did you set for yourself before the season, and is that something that you did put down? Or?
My goal was to get over 1,200 yards and 12 TDs. So. I guess I'm almost there, so
got the touchdown.
Okay,
so, yeah.
when you're running just any game, do you prefer to run? It seems like when you're ahead, you're running downhill, not literally, but and you get a lot of steam going when you're ahead, and you got that aggressiveness. Do you prefer running when you're ahead or behind? Do you like that feeling when your team's ahead by 2 or 3 touchdowns and just kind of slamming the door?
I feel like it's both for me. Like. I like being a both player where I can use my speed or I can be physical. That was the big thing I was, as I told some of you guys here, to be more physical and, to pound people if they're my way. So that's what I'm doing more of this year and, showing what I can do as far as that too. So.
1,200 yards, was that to average 100 a game?
Yeah, but I know it's going to be some games that it's going to be pretty hard to do. So, like I said, just go keep my mind straight and keep me focused and humbled and, focus on Michigan State. So.
Are you going to adjust those goals?
I don't know. I'm just going, whatever happens, happens. So, just keep my mind straight, keep me focused. So.
Kaleb, you guys only had the ball for about 25 minutes, but it just seemed like you guys were really wearing them out despite not having the ball a lot. Was there a moment in the game where you guys as an offensive unit kind of looked at each other and said, okay, let's just slam the door, we have the edge, let's just go out and get it?
Yeah, that's been from first quarter. Like that's how we always come to the game as a mindset, as a team, and as a quarterback, as an O-line, my O-line, they always come to the game. We go continue to pound them. It's there. We just got to open it up. It's there. Just keep reminding me to cut back, and it's there and all that, and I do it, and just be successful. So.
Yeah, but I don't want to pit you up against anybody, but I mean, do you feel like you're the best back in the game right now?
To me, I know. I'm a humble person, so I don't want to say that, but it's other great backs. I feel like I'm one of them, so that's what I say. I feel like I'm one of the great backs. So.
Kaleb, I'm sure that you knew that they knew what was coming. How satisfying is it to still be really successful on the ground?
I know. Surprisingly, one of my boys, he don't play football, but he showed me a little thing on Twitter where they was saying that I was the best player he ever played against, or whatever. So I took that in consideration. I'm like, yeah, they're gonna be kidding me, so I'm gonna just continue to run down their throats and show what I can do. So I did this game. So.
At the about 2-minute mark, you gave Kirk a hug on the sideline, and then he kind of acknowledged the crowd and everything. What are your thoughts about him, and what he's meant to you, and then also what he means for this team?
To be honest, he's just such a to himself person, and he just such focus on us, and he don't care about the outside world. He block out all the outside noise, and he just focuses on us. So I just really appreciate him for just continue to give me chances and continue to show my abilities and stuff like that. So that's why I gave him a hug, because he believed in me. So.
We learned a lot about complementary football, especially in this program. A ton of big plays from the defense today. Does that, from your perspective as an offensive player, does getting a short field, getting that turnover, giving you guys the ball back, does that put a little extra, pep in your step as you go out there?
Yeah, it does, because momentum. That gives us momentum too, also because we're attacking them and they just fail from scoring. So it's time for us to score. So I feel like, yeah. So.
Caleb, you talked about your physicality taking you to another level, but
Mhm.
I think something that's kind of gone unnoticed is patience from you
Mhm.
for you as a runner. Is that something that you credit Coach Betts to as well, or?
Yeah. And surprisingly, I was watching Le'Veon Bell's film from the NFL, and he's just so patient. And I'm just saying that to myself. I gotta stop always rushing stuff and just let it happen and let it open up for me. So that's what I'm continuing to doing and running hard. So when it opens, just run hard. So.
Was that an emphasis for you this offseason? Patience
Yeah,
too?
I had a lot of emphasis for me this season to get better pass blocking. Being more physical and just continue to do my thing. So.
How are you holding up physically? I see some blood. You've been getting a lot of carries. Just how are you doing physically?
I'm doing good. I feel like this was the other team, but I got this on my elbow. But nickels and bruises is part of football. So I just love the game, and I love how physical we are and other teams are. So it's really fun.
All right, thanks, Caleb.
Thank you so much.